I've got a question. You know, the hotbed issue lately was the health care reform bill. And I know you could probably go on for a long time about how dirty the process was and everything, and how Republicans were excluded for that. That's not the question. I've heard that, what would your plans be if you were elected? Would you be part of the repeal the health care, or repeal and replace? Basically, what's your outlook on what you can do about the health care bill? We'll start with Mr. Allen.
I believe we should repeal the health care immediately. I think we should defund it. And if it was just about health care, I think we could replace it, but I don't think it's about health care. I think it's an invasion of our privacy, an invasion of our rights. It's a seizure of the federal government, 1/6 of the economy, and I think it's about control. And if it was anything else, we could say, well, let's keep this part, but you can't keep any. It's got so much bad in it, it needs to be totally rejected. We can start over again. Common sense things like tort reform, insurance sold across state lines, a lot of other things. And this thing is a travesty, and it's ridiculous. It's this big. I saw it in person. It's this big, and nobody's read it. It's crazy.
Mr. Brown?
I definitely think it needs to be repealed.
Okay. Mr. Ferrell?
Oh yeah, repeal, definitely. There's only 10 enumerated powers given to the federal government, the U.S. Constitution. Provide for an army, provide for a navy, post office, post roads, negotiate treaties, regulate interstate trade, create courts, make treaties, and ratify appointments. It's a state right.
Mr. Keown?
Well, first thing, I think we need to realize we're not going to be able to repeal anything until we replace some of those folks in Washington. If we get some of the people that voted for it out. And so we need to replace people in Washington, then we need to repeal the bill, and then we need to reform health care. There's no reason in the world why we can't take an issue like pre-existing conditions and deal with that in one bill, a 2-page bill maybe, that everybody can understand. Then go on and deal with the next issue. That's what I do.
Mr. Adams?
I agree with Mr. Calvin there. You can't appeal it. You've got to remove the people from the office first in order to do anything. And this is not about the health care plan in the first place. It's about the Constitution. It's about the law of the land. And if we allow this to continue, then our Constitution is gone. Our Bill of Rights is gone. The first thing we need to do is get rid of all this trash in Congress.
Anyone?